Let me say something most leaders have never heard clearly. Your stress is not in your head, it's in your biology. And if you ignore it long enough, it can become disease. Not because you're weak, but because you're human. Let's talk about what's really happening inside you and what to do next. High achievers don't burn out because they're bad at managing time. They burn out because they're living with the nervous system stuck in survival mode. Chronic stress raises your allostatic load, the total burden of pressure your body can hold. And when that load gets too heavy, your body starts sending you messages: fatigue, irritability, brain fog, sleep issues, digestive problems, autoimmune flares, anxiety, blood pressure spikes, hormonal chaos. And these aren't random symptoms, they're signals. Your body is saying, "You're overwhelming me." And most leaders push harder, not realizing they're accelerating the collapse. Stress doesn't whisper, it shows up in your tone, your reactivity, your lack of patience, your inability to focus, your emotional intensity, your exhaustion, and your middle of the night rumination. This isn't personality, it's physiology. You cannot lead consciously when your nervous system is in survival mode. Let me break this down simply. When stress is chronic, cortisol stays elevated, inflammation rises, your immune system weakens, decision making shuts down, emotional intelligence collapses, anxiety skyrockets, and your body begins to break down. This is not just burnout, this is a biological crisis. Stress becomes disease when you stay in survival mode too long. And here's the hardest truth of all: you can't outwork your nervous system. You have to learn how to regulate it. This is where awareness comes in, not mindfulness, not positive thinking, not trying to be calm. I'm talking about nervous system literacy, understanding your internal state so you can interrupt the stress cycle before it becomes illness. This is a leadership upgrade no one is teaching. That's exactly why I created the Awareness Leadership Advantage Mastermind. It's a high level container for leaders who are done leading from stress and ready to reclaim their health, clarity, and presence. Inside the Awareness Leadership Advantage, we regulate your nervous system, lower your allostatic load, rebuild emotional intelligence, restore clarity and confidence, expand your leadership identity, interrupt stress based patterns, teach you how to lead from presence. This isn't coaching. This is reconditioning your internal system so you can live and lead differently. If you've been feeling like you're one stress spike away from burnout, if your body is louder than your calendar, if you're tired of feeling like stress is running your life, this mastermind is where everything changes. Imagine this: you wake up grounded, your energy is steady, your decisions are clear, your tone is calm, your nervous system feels spacious, your leadership feels natural again. You show up present, not pressured. You feel like yourself again. And this is what happens when stress stops running your biology and you start running your life. Something inside you whispered, "That's me, and this is your moment." The Awareness Leadership Advantage Mastermind was built for leaders exactly like you, leaders with big vision, big responsibility, and bodies that are asking for a different way forward. If you're ready to shift from survival to consciousness, from burnout to grounded power, from stress running you to you leading your life, I'd love to welcome you inside the mastermind. Your transformation begins the moment you decide. And until we see each other again, I hope you have a powerful day.